to stop. It's easy to stop moving. It's easy to just lay down. It's easy to stand still. It's easy to be quaint. It's easy to relax. It's easy to let fun and let pleasure and let comfortability and let all those things kind of take over. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that stuff is effortless. But I don't think that that's what I was called to be. I don't think that that's my purpose. It's just lay down and sit still. If your life and your opportunity to be great is like this big, but each time you don't take action, the window just does this, and then that, and then that, and then that, and that, until it's closed. You know what I'm saying? Some people will argue that windows stay open forever as long as you try to open them. Other people will argue that windows close and then they open up again and they close on a kind of periodic spectrum. Some people would say that your window closes at a certain age and it cannot be reopened. There's 1,000 ways to look at it. More and more humans are finding ways to play God and cheat the system. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the point of this video. The point of the video is that, I felt myself letting go of the rope. You know what I'm saying? I had to grab on again, because if I let go again, I might not get it back. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but you gotta strike when the momentum is there. You gotta capitalize on energy. You gotta capitalize on that motion. You gotta capitalize on opportunity when it shows up. You can't just say, I can get it back, or I can always get it back, or I'm always replenish this, or I can always do this, that, and the third. One of these days you may break down, you may lose a leg, you may not have the ability to keep going, or that access or that reservoir of resource may not be there no more. You may not have anything to tap into. It may be taken up. Somebody else may have taken it for you. Not all opportunity remains static. Not all opportunity remains forgiving. Not everything is about forgiveness. Some things you gotta kill, or speak, or forever hold your peace. Things like that. I'm not gonna say kill it, be killed, but you gotta kill while the food is right there. You can't just wait. For it to just fall in your lap. That's not how that works. There's competition everywhere. People always want to say they want to make content. They want to get up in this world. They want to make content. They want to get up in this world. They want to do something with themselves. They want to stand in front of a camera, edit videos, not work for nobody. The goal, obviously, for our generation is to be financially, not just stable, but financial freedom, right? That's the statement. And we all are clawing for that spot. But the thing is, there's limited spots at the top. Not everybody can get to the top of the altar. We're not all getting to the top of the mountain. The mountain peak is very shallow. It's very small compared to the base. At the base, everybody's at the bottom. Some people are midway, some people are higher than others. Everybody's, so to speak, running their own race. But while they run their own race, everybody else is running their own race too. So even if you say you're competing with yourself, you're still indirectly competing with everybody else, because there's only limited resources out here. At the end of the day, not everybody can eat, because not everybody's willing to do what it takes to eat. And to keep myself from continually subscribing to that second group, I gotta actually come out here and try to kill. yeah, so I had to kind of plug my mic in because I was losing my mind. But if I had to remember what I was saying, it was essentially about, saying when there's an opportunity. So you're not always gonna have that opportunity. I had to see that firsthand. Anybody who actually watched my channel from the beginning, I wanted to play D1 football. I wanted to play at UNC Charlotte. That was the goal, and I did everything I could to do it. And I didn't do enough apparently, or I didn't do it the right way. However you want to slice it. A lot of things went into it, but it didn't happen. The way that I thought it would. So what do? You pick up the pieces, but do you just let go of the rope? I mean, I did. 2024, I let go of the rope. I didn't really care at that point. I was kind of self-defeated. It's just like bend the wheels to say, oh, it wasn't in God's will. God's plan said I had to do something else. And just kind of just bending the knee and just bending over, really. Letting life do what it does because I'm believing that it's a part of a bigger picture. Well, the bigger picture led me right back to this spot. So I don't know what is what, other than kind of life is kind of what you make it. Maybe that's actually the case. I don't really have time to dive into philosophy because this is not a philosophical video. We're getting away from philosophy on this channel. I'll sprinkle it in when I feel like it, but at the same time, nigga, you gotta live. Talk about, why this, that happened, why this, that, and the third. All right, but next play though, because we here at the next play. So I gotta let this next play take precedent over what happened before. Yeah, I may have got beat for the touchdown. Yeah, I may have got burnt on the last rep, but the next rep, I'm gonna lock this nigga up. I'm gonna do it again and again and again and again and again and again and again. I'm gonna beat it into his head. That this ain't sweet, bro. This is a no-fly zone, nigga. We gonna catch him, we gonna flip him. Everybody can get hit. So, football match aside, like, it's that simple. Back to killing. Solomon said the best in the Bible, Ecclesiastes, right? This is time to heal and this is time to kill. So, I've been healing for a minute and I also been killing at the same time. But I healed for the last 6 days because I ain't make a YouTube video. So now I'm back to killing. I gotta get back to killing. If I don't get back to killing, I'm gonna let go of the rope. It's easy to relax. It's easy not to do. It's easy to be lame. It's easy to be, not trying to get after it. It's easy to quit. It's so easy to quit. It's so easy to be in the head. It's so easy to be kind of just taken apart by things that are outside of your control. It's kind of easy to take yourself apart if you allow it. It's kind of easy to let other spirits or things or mentalities get into your mind and like pollute the water that is you. But you pure. You just don't even know it yet. You gotta keep seeking that. You gotta keep your water clear. You gotta keep that spirit pure. You gotta do that. You gotta keep that washing. You gotta keep that blood. All that stuff. But yeah, let me get to the field. We get to the rest of these videos. I might talk to women today. I might not. We'll see what's on the program. I'm kind of just willy-nilly right now. Get a lot of stock footage and make videos out of it. That's kind of the goal for today. Reset the balance, get back on the field. My brother said, you ain't been on the field, we know you don't really be on the field no more. I took it hard, nigga, like, talk about, like, don't get it dope, nigga. If I had an opportunity today, nigga, I'll train up right now, nigga. I'll be ready tomorrow. Why? Because I stay in shape and it's only a muscle memory thing, so I just need like a rev up. It's really that simple. So guess what? I'm back for looking for opportunities. Does it logically make sense to do it? Hell no. Should I be moving on in my life? Hell yeah. But guess what? I only got one life to live. I'm still pretty young, fairly young. People that are older than me are still playing ball right now. The nigga who said that to me is one of them. And yeah, so there's still momentum. There's still things I could capitalize on. It's not completely over. It's not over. I just got to do it. I got to find ways to win. Win at all costs. Whatever it takes. Let's go. Each ain't saying. I'm going to make something out of this video. I'll be back on another video pretty soon. Maybe even later today. I'm not sure how the day is really going to shake out. But I just know this ain't it. Like, I took 6 days off of the channel. I got to make more. I got to get back to killing.
Because if you let go of the rope for too long, you're never going to get it back. And I know how I am. Once you build momentum, you know, that momentum is hard to kind of put away. That momentum is kind of hard to recapture. So I just got to stick with it. And by all means, you know, even when I don't feel like it, because it's easy to just sit your ass down. It's easy to just relax. It's easy to let time pass you by. It's easy to let that window close, you know. Hey, but my hands is on the window, even if it's like 99% closed. I only need a crack. Put my fingers in there and pry that bitch open. You know what I'm saying? So, you already know what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video. Should be dropping soon. You know, EJ ain't saying we good. Have a great day.